He said he was just tired of being with a woman like her. After 25 years of marriage, no warning, no fights, no real explanation, just gone. But when I found out what he'd really done to her, I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I planned. And when I was done, he lost his job, his marriage, his money. Everything he tried to build on lies. If you've ever watched someone innocent get destroyed by the person they trusted most, hit that like button, because this is a story of betrayal, secrets, and the kind of revenge that feels like justice. My mom has been best friends with Eileen since they were little girls. To me, she's always been Aunt Eileen, even though we're not related. She's one of those women who used to light up every room. Gentle, funny, too kind for her own good. So when her husband, Jeff, suddenly asked for a divorce after 25 years of marriage, it shattered her. No warning. No conversation. Just a cold "I'm done." I wasn't living close at the time. I didn't see the aftermath. But my mom told me how Eileen stopped eating, stopped smiling, stopped being herself. The woman who once made everyone else feel okay couldn't even pull herself out of bed. I think what broke her the most wasn't losing him. It was the way he did it. He told her she was too much, that her own mother had been right about her, words that cut deeper than any knife. You see, Eileen grew up with a narcissistic mother who constantly told her she wasn't good enough. Too fat, too dumb, too needy. And now her husband, the man who knew that pain, used those exact words to break her. After the divorce, Eileen fell apart. She started drinking, stopped answering calls. My mom and her old friends finally convinced her to move back home and check herself into rehab. Around that time, I just moved back to town too. Law school, flexible hours, so I offered to house sit while she was gone. I thought I was just doing a good deed. I didn't know it would turn into an investigation that would ruin a man's life. One day, Eileen asked me to find a box of Jeff's things, said he'd left it behind and wanted it mailed to him. She gave me her computer password to find the email with his address. While searching, I clicked the wrong app. His email opened. Jeff's email. He'd logged into his account on her computer. And something inside me whispered, "Check it." At first, it looked normal. Old work emails, spam, receipts. Then I found a folder labeled Receipts. Inside, confirmation from a dating site. The date? A year before he asked for a divorce. My stomach turned. He'd been cheating, not just emotionally, but deliberately, secretly, like a man rehearsing betrayal. I knew I should stop, but I couldn't. Every click was like peeling back another layer of the lie he'd built around her. In his notes, Jeff had saved a few passwords. Like an idiot, I found a new email he'd been using. I tried the same password. It worked. Inside that inbox was everything. The mistress. The love letters. Emails about a house they were building together. Months before he filed for divorce. Proof that he'd quit his job, not been fired, just to avoid paying alimony. He took Eileen's trust fund money to live off while secretly building a new life with another woman. That night, I stared at the computer screen for hours. Every photo of them smiling felt like a slap. He called her the love of his life, while Eileen was in therapy blaming herself for being unlovable. I remember whispering out loud, "You don't get to destroy someone this kind and walk away smiling." And that's when I decided, he wasn't walking away at all. Step 1. The boat. Jeff had sold his sailboat just before moving. I'd found emails about a leak near the engine and water damage he never disclosed to the buyer. So, I forwarded every email to the new owner and the inspection company. 6 months later, Jeff was sued for fraud. The irony? His escape boat became his first sinking ship. Next, I reported his construction project to the county inspector. Mentioned some unpermitted changes. Turns out, Jeff had added a workshop with plumbing that wasn't up to code. He got fined. Had to tear it down. Construction delays. Thousands of dollars gone. None of this brought Eileen's smile back. But each time I saw another piece of his perfect life crumble, I felt justice. The kind you don't get in court, only in karma. The last piece was his new wife. I found emails between Jeff and another woman. Flirty, recent. So I made a new email account and sent his wife a message. I didn't lie. I just let her connect the dots. You might want to ask Jeff about the nights he wasn't home when you were out of town. I attached screenshots of his shared calendar. 2 months later, she filed for divorce. And guess what? Her brother was Jeff's new boss. She divorced him. And her brother fired him. The man who once looked down on Eileen for being too much was now unemployed, divorced, sued, and living in a half-built house he couldn't afford. Eileen never knew the details. I told her he'd fallen on hard times. She just smiled. That small, quiet smile of someone who finally feels the universe balancing itself again. Karma, she said softly. It always comes around. I didn't have the heart to tell her it wasn't karma. It was me. Sometimes revenge isn't about hate. It's about standing up for someone who couldn't stand up for themselves. Eileen spent her whole life being told she wasn't enough. And I made sure the man who made her believe that paid for every word. Maybe that doesn't make me a hero. But it sure felt like justice. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and tell me in the comments. Have you ever seen karma hit someone just right? And don't forget to subscribe for more true stories that prove sometimes the best revenge is done in silence.